Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I wanted to share what we are gifting our 3-year-old for Christmas. My last video I shared what we are gifting other kids in our lives. So if you do want to check that out, I will have it listed below, as well as our gift playlist. So that has previous year's videos and what we gifted for different age points and what that looks like. So if you are starting to think of gifts and you are gifting for children, definitely check that out. I hope that it can spark some ideas or just get the wheels turning or give you specific things that you can purchase. So all of that will be linked below, as well as anything I mentioned that I can link, I will. I will say I do take advantage of Prime Day in the summer. That is where I do the bulk of my shopping. I know that that's like insane, but kid stuff, I try to be very intentional with things that it's not something trendy where it's gonna be something that they can use for an extended time. So I pretty much know what I wanna get the kids early on. So I try to take advantage of the summer Prime Day, and then the one in October or this past month, I just got like last minute things. So I do take advantage of sales. I don't think I buy anything full price. And then I also have a budget for the kids. So I will say this year it was a little bit more. I didn't buy more gifts for them, just prices have increased, sadly. So it was a little bit more, but I do keep track of what I spend, even what I spend for the stockings. Since we don't do like candy in the stockings, let me tell you, those stocking stuffers, they add up real fast. So I do make note of prices, who's giving what, like if it's Santa from mom and dad, from each other, all that good stuff. And that's kind of how we do that. And then for Santa, we do 3 gifts from Santa. My girlfriend gave me the idea last year, I think. With her family, it's something that they do to represent the 3 wise men giving gifts to Jesus. I absolutely loved it. I love how it ties into the meaning of Christmas. We talked about it with the boys. They were so excited. So we are going to continue that with our family, probably indefinitely or until they get too old, of just 3 Santa gifts. And then we have 2 gifts from the siblings, like to each other. And then we have 2 gifts from mom and dad. And then we have 2 shared gifts. So that's kind of what it looks like for us. I know every family is totally different. You do what works best for you, and it's awesome because every family has different traditions and memories and all that good stuff. But that is what it looks like for us. If I do wrap Santa gifts, I use completely different wrapping paper, like a special wrapping paper. And then after I wrap it, we put it in the attic, because let me tell you, my older son has found gifts before because he's snooping and sneaking. And thankfully his birthday is right after Christmas, so I could like flip-flop gifts, but I've had to get so much more sneakier and like wiser as my kids have gotten older, because they will find it. So that is how I do it. And then if I can like have it set up, I will do that, because that is super fun for kids. So his first Santa gift, the box is in the attic, but he is going to be getting his first bicycle. He will freak out. It will of course be built, set up, and then he'll have his little helmet. I will say another thing, if you are trying to not spend an arm and a leg, on Amazon, you can look at the different options of purchasing where it's still a new item, but like the box is damaged. It's, I think how they say it, where the box is damaged, but the item is still new. So we did that for his bike, where the bike is totally fine, but the box had like dings and stuff on it. And I want to say it saved us like $45. It was a good chunk. So that is an option if you are trying to save a little bit more, is to look at the different purchasing options instead of just the brand new, like the very first one. So that is something that we did for the first time. Loved it. So that is his first Santa gift. His second Santa gift is this pop-up space tent. So my older son has a tent that I think he got when he was 1. We have used that thing. Oh my gosh, we can't even use it anymore. It barely pops up. It has so many holes. They constantly play in it. I mean, they are on an adventure. They're going camping. They're, doing their thing. So the boys will be so excited to have another tent. And then my younger son's room, he doesn't have much in his room, so he can actually have the tent like up and just keep it up in his room. But He will love that. Once again, it's something that can already be set up. And when you're a little kid and you come out in the morning and it's already up, it's just something is so magical about that. So he will be jazzed. And then his last Santa gift is going to be this Explorer like bug set. So I want to say my older son, not last year, but the year before. It may have been last year. I can't remember. I'll have to look at my videos and see which one. He got a camping set, and I didn't think our boys would like it as much as they do, but they still play with it constantly. When friends come over, that's what they play, and they, make up their own thing, do their thing, which I absolutely love. Creative play, I love. So this can go along with it, but be different. It's more like a bug set. So I don't know if I'm gonna wrap it, or I don't know if I'm gonna have it set up. I haven't decided yet. That will probably be a Christmas Eve decision. Not gonna lie, but those are his 3 Santa gifts. And then the 2 gifts that he's getting from my older son. This is something that my older son has that he is obsessed with. These little VTech watches, it has like games and stuff on it. Oh my gosh, my kids don't have iPads or anything like tablets or anything like that. So this little watch, he has a Gecko one, he loves. And of course, my younger one whines about not having a turn with my older son's watch. So when I saw this, it was on sale at Target for $7. I had to get it, and I had to make it from my older son because of his watch. So he will love this. I don't know why this is such a hit, but they absolutely love it. And then he's also gonna be getting a puzzle from his brother, our older son. So he got really into puzzles this summer. He broke his leg, so he was in a full leg cast, and we didn't get casted for 3 days, which was awful. I do not recommend that at all. But he became really into puzzles. Oh my goodness. For the first month he was in his cast, that's all we did. We did so many puzzles just over and over and over and over. So this is something that he will love. He'll be able to do it independently. Once again, he can tear it down, do it again. But I love puzzles, games, anything to build. I love stuff like that. So he will be getting a puzzle. And then from mom and dad, he will be getting this Leapfrog tablet. So every time we go, he's like constantly playing on this. They love mini computers. They think it's so fun. And I love Leapfrog. If you have never seen the Leapfrog DVDs, they are incredible. So my older son got them, I want to say for his first Christmas, but they are so educational. They are presented in such a fun way. So their products are really great. And products or toys like these, I actually don't keep where my kids can get to them. I have to get it down for them. But these are like our car toys. So I bring them on car trips, or I'll bring a couple with us when we're picking up my older son from school. But these are kind of like our designated car toys, and then it makes car stuff more special and fun when they get to do something they don't do like every single day, So he's gonna be getting that. And then I will say I'm going against my own rule of not doing anything that's like trendy or you can't use long term, because this movie, when he broke his leg, was like our saving grace. It calmed him down, especially in that 3-day period where we didn't have the cast yet. And he just felt better watching it. So we watched it, I wanna say those 3 days waiting, we watched it probably 20 times. I'm not even kidding. It was just on repeat. My son and I were sleeping in the living room together so I could be with him. And like, if he woke up crying, I just put it on because I felt so bad. I couldn't do anything for him. And it is Moana. And if you've never seen Moana, our whole family loves it now. So he will be getting this. This is a little different for me in purchasing, but it just holds like such a bittersweet memory. Obviously, I don't want to ever go through that again, but I like how much he just enjoyed it and like how special it is to him now. So he's gonna get this little figure set. I will say though, for him, he loves figures. He has like a figure bucket. So I do think he'll play with this for at least a year, if not more, just because he's my child that really likes figures. My older one, not so much, but my younger one, he will definitely use this more than I think he will. So he's gonna get his little Moana set and live his best life. We're gonna see the second one over Thanksgiving break, so that will hopefully re-spark his love for Moana. But He's hilarious. Like on car trips now, since that's his favorite movie, that's all he wants to watch. And my older son gets so annoyed because we've watched it so many times, but I love it. And then the other two gifts are gonna be shared. So the first shared one is this little building set. So this is the set I was talking about in my last video that I'm gifting to two of my girlfriends. Their kids, I think I'm doing it for their 3-year-olds as well. I can't remember which kid, it all gets mixed up in my head. But this one's a little bit bigger than the ones that I gifted them, but it's just like a building set with different shapes. We just don't have anything like this. It's magnetic, so I don't know if we can use it with the magnetic tiles. I mean, I'm hoping, but I'm just gonna add it to like our building buckets. And stuff like this I love. My boys love creating and building, tearing down, making something else. And so anything like this we will have for a long time. When friends come over, they always build things. So I love stuff like this. But this will be from, or to both of the boys, from mom and dad. And then the last one's just in like a regular box. So you can't really see it if I showed it, but it is mini, like a mini hockey set. So it has the nets, it has the, instead of a puck, it's like little foam balls. And then it has the, what's it called? Club? I'm like blanking on the name. It's gonna come to me when I'm done with this, but it's just a little mini hockey set. And the reason that they are getting this is one of my good girlfriends, her sons play hockey, and we visited them a couple weekends ago. Oh my gosh, they played for hours, dripping sweat, loved it. My older one now wants to like try a hockey camp and see if he likes it. But it's just something fun to do, especially when friends are over. It keeps them active. It's something fun that my husband can do with them. So I wanna say, I got that one for about 30, but they definitely have different. They have ones that are way more expensive, and then they have ones that are super reasonable. So something like that, it's just hands-on, it keeps them moving. I love it. So I don't know if I'm gonna set it up or if I'm gonna wrap it. So since it is for mom and dad, I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do yet, but that is the last gift, and then he'll just be getting his stocking stuff. So that is what he's getting, minus of course what family members decide to get him, but that's pretty much what his Christmas is going to look like. Like I said, I will leave links and different gift videos below, and then I will share what we are gifting our 6-year-old in the next video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.